Well, Steve Buden is here, our financial analyst, to talk finances. And who knew? I started at Channel 13. I come in, they say there's a financial segment, and it's my financial guy.
How perfect is that, right?
Perfect, perfect. So we have a lot to talk about. Yeah. You know, Congress is back, and they have a deadline. What's going on with that? I mean, are we going to get stuff done? And is it going to be a problem?
Yeah, well, definitely be a problem.
Yeah.
They can't get anything done over there. But the markets will react at some point. You know, this has been going on for a couple of years now. But the reason I bring this up is the government runs out of money on November 3rd, according to the Treasury Secretary. But the problem now is there's no House Speaker. You know, John Boehner is there, but he's kind of a lame duck. He doesn't want the job.
Right.
So who does the negotiating with the president's people? So come November 3rd, you know what's going to happen. They'll run up to midnight. The markets will get nervous. They'll pass a resolution. But it's bad business.
It is.
And it's amazing that in this day and age they can't even get a budget passed. But until the markets punish them for it, they'll just keep doing the same thing.
Yeah, it just seems like it's something that we talk about over and over and over again. And like you said, all the way to the deadline, and then we do it all over again. All right, this is an interesting story. You know, Weight Watchers. We all know what Weight Watchers is. And Oprah has actually bought into Weight Watchers, and now the stock's like almost doubled. I mean, this is the Oprah factor, right?
It is the Oprah factor. And I bring this one up, too, because a lot of folks will make investment decisions based on what celebrities do. Be very careful because the stock doubled just today almost. So Oprah is now entering the board of directors for Weight Watchers. She's going to go onto the program. She's going to track her progress and report back. And depending on how she does, obviously. But a lot of the market is buying the stock based on, like you said, the Oprah effect.
Right.
In the past, she's made or broken authors. She's made companies, yogurt companies and other healthy companies, just by her endorsement.
Right.
Just be very careful if you buy a stock or invest in a company just based on this. The stock has already gone up big. Now, whether it can go again, I don't know. Just be careful.
Right, and if we watch Oprah actually lose weight and see it visually, because she's always fluctuated, I mean, we're going to definitely want to buy into this even more, so everyone's going to fall for it.
I never watched the show, but the difference now, in my opinion, is back then when she had that platform, she could, endorse a product every day on her TV show. She doesn't really have that anymore. So the $64,000 question is, will her endorsement still have, no pun intended, carry that weight that it did in the past?
Well, hey, I hope it works for her, and if so, that's a good thing. Okay, real quick, the Ferrari IPO, what's going on with that?
We all know Ferrari, probably the ultimate luxury brand. They were a privately held company. Sometime this week, hopefully, or supposedly, they're going to be going public. So the public can now own a piece of Ferrari. I bring this one up. A lot of these luxury brand companies do these IPOs, which are initial public offerings. Usually it shows that we're near a market top because these companies try to maximize their value when they come out to the market, hoping that the average investor will buy the stock. Now, Fiat Chrysler owns most of Ferrari anyway, so it's more of an accounting thing. But when I see these types of companies go public, history shows you're closer to a top than you are a bottom.
I see.
And it's just something to keep an eye on.
Yeah,
and we'll report back on how Ferrari does. But you can now own a piece of the ultimate luxury brand.
Right, and I saw they were closing the Ferrari store at the Wynn, too.
Yeah,
so
they are.
Interesting local thing. Steve, thanks so much for joining us. And stay with us. We'll be back after this.